Hey, what is up, everybody? This is Stephen Breach coming to you here today with the 10/10/2023 Tuesday Night Wars, the Battle of the Belts versus Super WWE NXT. The results are out. NXT 900,000 viewers, AEW 600,000 viewers. I'll tell you the truth. I was online. I was watching it. I had to watch it via my Apple TV. I live on the West Coast. It's a little bit harder for me, other than just like having like I would have been watching it like on YouTube TV, or if I had the old school Comcast cable box. Just being able to hit last, back and forth, like we did with the Monday Night Raw versus WCW Nitro. On TNT back in the day. We just had the simple remote. I was watching via the app. I did flip back and forth a few times. It's a struggle to hit that little TV button on the Apple TV remote. Pick the remote, the app you wanted to open, have it refresh to be back being live, and then switch back and forth. It was hard. It was definitely harder than it used to be. I understand the people that complained about that when cord cutting was the thing, and we first started going with the Hulus and the Netflixes, and just being able to beat that cable bill. I think honestly, in today's world, if we're going to be going to war with wrestling channels, cable is the way to go with Comcast. And it seems like, honestly, it'd be a lot easier. Maybe you don't get as much like on demand, and you got to kind of like use the DVR to record what you want to record. Make sure you get it, or you're never going to see it. But with your HBO Maxes, your Paramount Pluses, this, that, and the other, it's just kind of like, damn, maybe it was just easier and we got more when you just got it all. Here you go, just one piece, bam, there you go. But I'll tell you this much from watching both shows, flipping back and forth. It's cool. Cody came out there right off the bat. In my opinion, he really didn't do a whole bunch other than show his face, and they were able to put his name out there saying he was going to be there. Cena, coming out there, I thought it was awesome. The fact that he had like the stare down with Braun Breaker. I think that Braun Breaker is going to be a star. I collect his rookie cards, his autos, basically anything I can get my hands on. I think honestly, I don't see how they mess that guy up. Him, Carmelo Hayes, they're going to be having great matches once they move up to the main roster. And you're able to look at these numbers and tell that there's going to be a lot of people who don't know who they are once they get there. And it's just going to hopefully be that the writers can write for these guys once they get there. It's been a while since somebody came from NXT and just took WWE by storm. It's usually like a slow crawl once you get there, and just like you're like begging, like, why can't they just do what they did over there? Over here, it's the same damn thing. But I liked that stuff, but I can honestly tell you, I thought that AEW had a better show. It was more compelling. It honestly felt like more of what they were doing out there mattered. I don't really understand why people weren't watching. I could throw up excuses up there. I could throw up, maybe people just didn't understand when they changed from TNT to TBS. Maybe people think that they have too many shows with 3 shows on cable a week. I don't know. But honestly, you had Bryan Danielson out there, MJF out there, Edge. You had the big stars. Christian, I think, was the MVP of the night. But I don't know. I don't get it. AEW loses this one. They're gonna have to find something. It worked with Nitro in like 95, 96. They just kept acquiring talent that WWE wasn't using anymore, that were major stars that Vince thought, didn't really couldn't really, add to wrestling anymore, that they were too old, and they went there and they were just blowing it out of the water, whether if it was Hollywood Hulk Hogan, Roddy Piper, Macho Man, these veterans that people thought were just too old, were just continuously just bringing in viewers. You got your veterans there in AEW, the people that they remember watching when wrestling was cool to them, and it's not really working right now. I don't know. I don't get it. I thought that AEW had the better show. The matches that were out there meant more and were meaningful to the point where you couldn't just basically like, this guy's gonna win, this guy's gonna win, this guy's gonna win. Anything could have happened. Like when I was watching wrestling back in the day, and it felt like anybody had a chance to win the Royal Rumble. Now you watch the Royal Rumble and going into the show that sometimes you just blatantly know this guy's gonna win it. Sometimes you think this guy's gonna win it or that guy's gonna win it, and that's it. 28 other guys, no shot, no chance. But let's watch it. Let's have some fun and see what happens. So there it is. AEW. I don't know how to fix it, but I thought they put on a better show, but just people didn't tune in and watch.